যুক্তরাজ্যে অবস্থিত বাংলাদেশ হাইকমিশনের উদ্যোগে বিনম্র শ্রদ্ধা আর ভালোবাসায় বাংলাদেশ হাইকমিশনের কার্যালয়ে পালিত হল বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমানের ৪৫তম শাহাদত বার্ষিকী ও ১৫ই আগস্ট জাতীয় শোক দিবস। দিনের শুরুতেই বাংলাদেশের রাষ্ট্রদূত সাইদা মুনা তাসনিম ও তার সহকর্মীদের নিয়ে কার্যালয়ে জাতীয় পতাকা অর্ধনিমিত করেন ও বঙ্গবন্ধুর প্রতিকৃতিতে ফুল দিয়ে শ্রদ্ধা জানান। হাজার বছরের স্থপতি বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমানের কৃতিত্বের কথা তুলে ধরেন দেশ বিদেশ থেকে ওয়েবিনারে অংশ নেয়া বক্তারা। বাংলাদেশ ৩০ বছর আগে কি দেখেছি আর আজ দেশের কতটা উন্নতি হয়েছে। অনুষ্ঠানে আগত প্রধান অতিথি সাইফুজ্জামান চৌধুরী ভূমিমন্ত্রী বলেন একথা।
There was a coup and counter coup. We lost our great leader. As I have just said a while ago, he could not finish his vision. But I think we've been fortunate enough that she left our daughter, our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh, a leader with a vision. And what you see Bangladesh now is a very prosperous Bangladesh. We have a lot of story to tell to the whole nation. This was a country right after 1975. It was totally tarnished, and our democracy was totally destroyed, and our secularism was totally suppressed. The freedom of media was completely gone, and there was hardly an economic movement. But having said that, if you look at Bangladesh now, it's a totally different Bangladesh. If you see Bangladesh now and 30 years back, or even 35 years back, it's or even 10 years back, it's totally different. It's a happening country now. Look at our GDP. It's been hovering over 6-7% for last 7-8 years. That is the story to tell. And we've been enjoying a lot of good things. We have a story to tell. Bangladesh economy prior to this COVID, it was the economy was thriving. We're still hopeful. If you compare with the other economy, even with the advanced countries' economy, we're still in a much better shape. Things are moving. Our economy is moving, and we are obviously predicting that we'll have over 6% growth. So,
Saida Muna Tasneem জানান,
this is also the 45th anniversary of the martyrdom of Father of the Nation of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. On this fateful night, on 15 August 1975, the greatest Bengali of all time, the undisputed leader of Bangladesh's independence, and the hero of Bengali nationalism, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, was brutally assassinated along with 18 members of his family. On this solemn day and occasion, I want to pay my deep homage and tribute to our father of the nation and all the family members who had taken martyrdom on 15th August 1975. I also want to pray for the salvation and eternal peace of the father of the nation and his family members, everyone who were martyred on 15 August 1975. This year's National Mourning Day bears special significance here in the United Kingdom and globally, because this year is also the birth centenary of the father of the nation. Here in the UK, we have chalked out many programs with the British government, Parliament, civil society organisation, London School of Economics, and several institutions. But due to COVID-19, we could not implement many of them. But nothing could deter us from celebrating the birth centenary of the father of the nation. Just like today, in our National Mourning Day event here in the UK, Bangladesh High Commission, we have invited Mr. Paul Scully, who's the Minister for London, and he was the immediate past Vice Chairman of the Conservative Party. We've also invited Angela Rayner, who's the current chair of the Labour Party, and we've also invited Ms. Rushna, who's a British Bangladeshi MP, who's currently chairing the all-party parliamentary group on Bangladesh. They're supposed to speak and reflect back on what a special relationship Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib enjoyed with the British government and the British people, and his very beloved British Bangladeshi community. including Irish people who had supported Bangladesh's War of Liberation in 1971 and joined the Trafalgar Square demonstrations for release Bangabandhu, recognize Bangladesh and stop genocide movement. On this special occasion and solemn occasion, I would specially call upon the younger generation and the fourth generation of British Bangladeshi and British Irish young people. Please read Bangabandhu's unfinished memoir. Please go to the website of Mujib 100 and learn about this Bengali nationalist hero who has been rated the greatest Bengali of all time by BBC in 2004. Surpassing Rabindranath Tagore, surpassing Amartya Sen. Why? Because he had an indomitable spirit. He always spoke, even at the gallows, he said, Ami Bangali. Ami Banglaয় কথা বলি, Bangladesh আমার দেশ. If you want to learn about your country and the leader who liberated Bangladesh, who gave us the map of Bangladesh and a red and green flag, you must get inspired and imbued by his spirit, indomitable spirit to never give up and to stand next to the oppressed. So in the post-COVID challenging time, young people, young Bangladeshi, British people, young Bangladeshi, Irish people, I would call upon you to be imbued by Bangabandhu's inspirational life and stand next to Bangabandhu's able and dynamic daughter, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who's a visionary, who's taking Bangladesh pre-COVID growth rate 8.13%, the fastest growing economy in Asia. And currently, in a post-COVID situation as well, according to Standard Chartered and IMF, Bangladesh will be amongst the top two countries who have the fastest post-COVID economic recovery with Vietnam. Therefore, a tribute to Father of the Nation and a tribute to his visionary daughter and a missionary daughter, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, on this occasion.
15ই আগস্ট পালন করার মূল উদ্দেশ্য ছিল ব্রিটেনে এই প্রজন্মের ব্রিটিশ বাংলাদেশি ছেলেমেয়েদের কাছে জাতির পিতার সঠিক ইতিহাস তুলে ধরা। শাহ এম হোসেন, আই ভিশন, ইকে টিভি, লন্ডন।